Hello, I'm Dr. Jim Anderson. Oftentimes the thought of having to negotiate with somebody for something can be quite intimidating. I mean, we live in the world of Amazon's one-click purchasing, no haggle car buying, and we visit the home of low prices. We don't have to negotiate for most of the things that we want. However, if you take just a moment to think about it, when it comes down to the things that we really want in life, we almost always seem to end up negotiating for them. Case in point, a house, a nice car, your next job, etc. If it's valuable, then it sure seems like some sort of negotiation is called for. Now, all of this being said, if negotiating is so important to getting what we want, then why do we get nervous when we're facing a negotiating situation? It's my belief that one of the key reasons that nobody really seems to look forward to negotiation is because we don't believe that we know how to negotiate. As with so many other things in life, there are some basic rules, some things to practice, and then poof, you can determine how good you are at doing it. Things that fall into this category are playing tennis, running a marathon, playing golf, baking a cake, etc. But when it comes to negotiating is not nearly so nice and neat. The challenge to becoming a good negotiator is to first realize that there's no magic silver bullet skill that you need to learn in order to become an accomplished negotiator. Instead, there's a whole bunch of little skills that when you put them together can make you into a negotiating force. In order to help you get started on your path to becoming the negotiator that you always wanted to be, here are 10 secrets that all the great negotiators use. First off, remember that a negotiation is not a contest. There's not a winner and there's not a loser. Rather, a better deal can always be found for both parties. Next, surprisingly enough, you really do have more power than you may think that you do. Be sure to always be looking for ways in which the other side of the table's power may be more limited than you originally thought. Next, always write down your negotiating plan before you start to negotiate. Make sure that during the negotiations you never decide on an issue unless you've had a chance to prepare for it. Make sure that you follow your negotiating plan that you made before you started. Don't be afraid to negotiate no matter how much you might think that the other side has an overwhelming position. Just remember, they might be feeling exactly the same way. Get the best. Don't enter into a negotiation with an inferior team. Get your shots before you negotiate. Make sure that you and your team have prepared your immune system to defend your positions before you start to negotiate. Talk less, listen more. Oh, and don't be critical when you're listening. Ignore titles. Don't let the other side of the table intimidate you with their titles or their status. Do your homework and then be willing to confront them no matter what title they have. Remember that facts can be bent. Make sure that you're not intimidated by facts, averages, or even statistics that are presented by the other side of the table. Now, in the case that a deadlock occurs, don't spend your time talking about all of your problems. The other side has their own, and it's not helpful to spend time talking about yours. So I got a question for you. What's missing from my list? Are any of these 10 tips ones that you live and die by when you're negotiating? If you had to pick one as being the most important, which one would it be? Leave me a comment and let me know what you're thinking. Good luck!
You might be asking yourself, where do I go from here? The ability to negotiate successfully is a skill that you will use during your entire career. It sure makes sense to invest the time and energy that it takes to become a great negotiator. A simple way to start doing that is to sign up for the free The Accidental Negotiator newsletter. This monthly publication is sent to your inbox and is overflowing with tips and techniques on how you can conduct your next negotiation in a way that will allow you to close more deals and get more out of each deal. We'll cover how to prepare for a negotiation, how to set up the negotiation environment so that it works to your advantage. We'll cover different types of negotiating techniques and when you should use them, and we'll discuss negotiating power and how you can get more of it. We might even cover a negotiator's career tip or two. Hey, the newsletter is free, so you can't go wrong there. In the description of this video, you'll find a link that you can click on. Go ahead and click on it, and you'll be taken to a webpage that will let you sign up for the newsletter. There's even a free gift in it for you when you do. Thanks for watching this video. Sign up for the newsletter, and congratulations on starting your journey to accidentally becoming a powerful and effective negotiator.